Hello everyone, welcome to another Pick a Card reading. My name is Amara. This is Tarot by Amara. So today's Pick a Card reading is going to be on the topic of what is next in your connection. So this can apply to those of you who are in no contact. This can apply to you if you are already in a relationship, if you are in a situationship, if you have a crush, whoever is on your mind, okay? But ideally we are looking into romantic connections. So please keep in mind that this is a general reading and it will not apply to all of you. You are more than welcome to watch another pile if the pile that you choose doesn't resonate, but I really recommend that you just choose one. So we're just gonna get right into it. So we have 3 piles in front of us. This is pile number 1 with the card Journey. Pile number 2, you have Victory, number 28. And then pile number 3, you have the World card, number 29. So take a moment to pause the video and choose your pile. Think about your person. Take a couple deep breaths before choosing a pile. If you feel that you can't choose one and you're kind of stuck, what I like to do is I just like to randomly pick one. So I hope that helps. But yeah, I'll see you in your video. Hello, pile number 1. If you chose Journey, we are going to look into your connection. We're going to look into what is next in your connection. So this is a beautiful card. This tells me that maybe you've gone through a lot of significant changes with your person already. Maybe you guys have a long journey ahead of you. Maybe the two of you are currently at a distance from one another. You or this person could have a lot of significant changes happening in their life right now. You can see that she's holding these bags, she's crossing the bridge. There's multiple arrows plus what's the word I'm looking for? Why was I about to say posing in a different direction? Pointing in a different direction. Sorry. But yeah, it seems like there are a lot of significant changes happening with you or your person already. And I'm getting the image of like someone like trying to close the gap. Maybe you need to move towards this person or they need to move towards you, like actually closing the distance. Maybe you guys live in like different states, different cities. But this also just talks about the journey of life. Like this talks about experiencing life at its fullest and being taking the risk in things, right? Because this card also reminds me of the Fool, where it's like you have your bags packed and you're just taking a leap of faith and you are ready for the next step. So yeah, let's pull some more oracle cards. I have already pre-shuffled some cards here. I did not look at them. And we're just going to get more insight into your connection. You should resonate with this part of the reading. If you guys have been subscribed at my channel for a while now, you know that I always do these. I always hand pick some cards. And yeah, you should resonate with this part of the reading. If not, you can wait until the tarot portion, but let's just see what comes out here. Poverty. Actually, I'm going to put this here. We have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so what I'm getting already for you guys is the poverty card doesn't necessarily mean that you're living in poverty. For some of you, it feels like it's more so this feeling of like abandonment and feeling left out in the cold. This card really reminds me of like the Five of Pentacles, where it's like, you know, it feels like you're all out there on your own. And especially with this journey card as well, it's like maybe you guys have been doing things on your own for so long, right? And you've been sort of in this darkness. For some of you, you are outside of this connection, outside of this person. It feels like currently what's going on for you is you are in this phase of self-discovery, needing to go on this independent journey right now and doing things that bring you passion, bring you joy, right? Because this card to me, when this card comes out, this to me tells me that, you know, outside of a connection, right, there needs to be something that you are passionate about, something that brings you joy outside of being in a partnership. And I think that that's what you're discovering right now. And it feels like you're alone without this person. It feels like a part of you is missing. It feels like without this person, you don't feel fully whole. Like there's a part of you that is missing. And I think for some of you, before you even met this person, before you were even in some sort of connection with them, it felt like that as well. Like you were on this journey of like self-discovery, doing things on your own, being independent. And it felt like a part of you was missing. But when you entered a connection with this person, it was really passionate. It made you happy. It made you joyful. But then there was the other part of you that was like, wait, hold on. Like I was actually on this self-fulfilling journey of like finding myself and, you know, maybe even traveling. Maybe that was something that you wanted to do. It's something that you're passionate about. And then all of a sudden this person came into your life and it was like, whoa, it just kind of stopped. And not in like a bad way, but I think that when we tend to get into connections and relationships, we lose parts of ourselves sometimes without even realizing. So let's pull some more cards. Let's see what really is going on here. I'm gonna go with this one. When you let go, you don't have to push. Everything will unfold as it should. Trust the plan. Interesting. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. Contracts, career, and commitments. Stability, harmony, and flow. Okay, so before I continue, what's happening with your connection right now is very self-focused, you guys. It's very, I need to go on my own journey. I need to focus on other commitments. I need to find the flow in my life again. And you'll know what the situation is between you and your person, right? So many people are watching, it's going to resonate differently for everyone. But when I see career, contracts, and commitments, and this flow, harmony, and the poverty and the journey, this tells me that you are on your own path right now, and it's much needed, and you're being asked, hey, let go of this connection right now. I think for some of you in pile one, you guys have been really wanting this connection to work out, to get to the next level. And maybe that's what's next for you guys. I think that you don't see it yet because we do have second chances here. This relationship deserves a second chance. But for some reason, I feel like timing is playing a huge factor in this connection right now. You don't have to push. Everything will unfold as it should. Trust the plan. So I think for you, I think you are starting to realize that you need to seek out something else right now because whatever wasn't working in your connection wasn't working. And you had to let go. You have to let go if you haven't already. There's something here about just like, I'm getting Jesus take the wheel. But that's the energy, right? Like, hey, like, let me let go of this wheel and just hope for the best here. and focus on my own fulfilling journey here. I think that you have a long journey ahead with this person as well, actually. That's another message that's coming through, is that for some of you, you are just at the beginning of your journey with this relationship. Like maybe for some of you, you just met. For others of you, if this is a connection that you have been in for a very, very long time, and through this period of time, you sort of lost yourself. You lost what you're passionate about. You've lost, you know, other commitments that you were, entangled in. And commitments, I don't mean other people, by the way. I mean, like, let's say you were committed to taking a cooking class, or you were committed to learning how to bake or something. Like, there was other things that you were sort of interested. But yeah, it feels like right now what's happening for you and your person is this sort of period of a self-fulfilling journey, your own individual journeys. And I know it feels very alone because we have this poverty card, and I feel like I'm very much drawn to this, like, okay, for some of you, maybe you are seeking a job, you are seeking a financial opportunity, because we do have career mentioned here. And maybe you are struggling financially, and that was something that was affecting your connection with this person. I'm getting for some of you, maybe you felt like less than, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean like, maybe your person was someone who was very accomplished, or it could have been the other way around as well. Like, your person could have been someone who was very much like a little insecure. Maybe you were, I'm getting the sense that maybe you were like this free spirited, passionate, likes to travel, likes to try new things. I think you maybe gain opportunities out of nowhere. And your person, maybe they don't have that passion in their life. Maybe they don't have that drive the same way you do. And so they're kind of feeling a little left out in the cold here. They're feeling like this abandonment, right? Maybe you were the one that ended the connection, and you were like, I have to go on this journey to figure out what it is exactly what I want, and you let go. So we have passion ignited. Am I allowed to show this? Well, I guess she's covered, so it's fine. Their intense sexual desire towards you is making it hard for them to know the difference between lust and love. And then we have justice. This is another card indicating second chance here. They're trying to do the right thing by offering you something more solid and giving it careful consideration. I'm really getting this person's energy is like, please don't go. Please don't go. And I know that sounds so like, it's like the energy of like, it's not like this person is begging. I don't think this person is begging for you to like not leave this connection. I think it's more so this person is wanting to balance things out here. We do have the justice. We have the scales here, and then we have 2 above here. So I am feeling a strong sense that what's next in your connection is likely, if not already, a second chance between you and them, because I think that they really want a second chance, and they want to make things right here with the justice card. So if you are in no contact or no and a separation, I think that this person is wanting to come forward and clear the air. Justice is all about fairness. So I think that this person is wanting to come in and see both sides here. They're wanting to see your side as to what is it that you want, right? Sometimes when we are in connections with people who are in this kind of like wounded abandonment energy, they tend to see things only from their perspective because they're hurt. They're feeling the abandonment. And so maybe this person has said to you, how can you be so selfish, or so and so, right? How can you leave me like this? But I think that you are someone who stood their ground, and you were like, no, I need to do this, whatever that is, right? Maybe for some of you, you got a job at a different, location in a different city, and you had to separate. For others of you, maybe I'm getting pile number 1, you could be someone who's quite stubborn. But maybe you got an opportunity that is really, really great, and you were like, I have to go, maybe without even hearing this person out. Because notice how, like, her back is sort of turned away from all of this. And, you know, she's just going up that bridge. She's going up that hill and not really looking back. So I don't know what happened between you and your person. There could be many different scenarios and you'll know your situation. But right now, I feel like what's next for the two of you, okay, is maybe that you turn right back around and you accept a second chance. I'm getting for some of you that justice will be served if you felt like, okay, I'm getting another strong message here. The two of you were, if this was a situation where the two of you were pulled apart, like actual divine intervention, like pulled apart, this is coming back around somehow. And we're going to pull tarot to see how and what and where and, you know, all that. But I'm getting a strong sense of like something is bringing the two of you together. And now for some of you, okay, for those of you who were in established connections and you haven't heard or seen or from this person in a long time, like I'm getting like it's been a years or whatever, somehow the divine is bringing the two of you back together for a second chance. And they're bringing some sort of harmony back into your life, into your connection. Because I think that for a lot of you, you are on this self-fulfilling journey and you have been for many years. And you felt alone. You felt like, you know, a partnership is something that you're craving. You're craving that passion. You're wanting connection. And I think that the universe is going to give you that with this person. For others of you, for those of you who are just starting out with this journey with this person, I think right now what's next for you is you're going to continue to go on that path of self-fulfillment. I don't think you're looking back at this. I think for some of you, you don't want a second chance and you just want to go. And that can apply as well. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to pull some tarot now and dive deeper into what is next in your connection. And then at the end, I will pull an advice card for you. Okay, pile number one. What is next in your connection? What is next? What can you expect between you and your person? We have justice. That came out again. And I'm not taking reversals today, by the way. I know I've said this before in my readings. I only take reversals if I feel like I need to. If the message tells me I need to. But it's clear. It's clear. Justice is very, very clear. It came out twice in your reading. So this tells me, again, this person wants to come in, right? And offer you some sort of justice, fairness. And you know what? I don't even think it's this person. I actually think this is like sort of like the divine. In a weird way, I think this is like divine, like energy. Look how this card is just sort of like in the sky. Something is wanting to bring the two of you balance again. It's wanting to bring in harmony between you and them. Owls could be significant. I'm just noticing that owl. We also have the moon here. We just had a full moon. So I think that this full moon energy, you could have been experiencing a lot of like upheavals out of nowhere. You could have, you know, sleepless nights. You could have really intense dreams. I think for some of you, you know that this justice is coming. You know that this person, this second chance is right around the corner. But there is a strong energy. This is I don't know why I'm drawn to like, for me, this is more so an opportunity that's coming in. So I'm going to choose carefully what my words are because I want it to make sense. I know I said that this person wants to do the right thing by offering you justice, right? Offering you some sort of fairness. I actually think if it's not them, right? I actually think it's like God, the universe, whatever you believe in, is coming in to make this right. There's something here about timing. There's something here about just like divine angelic energy that is bringing you, the two of you, together. It's very magical. It feels very like serendipitous, this energy of justice. Look at the way that she's bringing in these scales and this sword. She's bringing in some sort of truth for you. It's a really beautiful energy now that I think about it. I've never looked at that card that way, but now it's just like it's very clear to me. We have the Knight of Swords, so we have communication coming in quite quickly. So for those of you who are in no contact with this person, I do see some communication coming forward, but I do also see some form of news. So this justice, right, the divine energy that's coming through is coming through in some sort of news, right? And you could receive some sort of news that is like, hey, you got to move back to where you were. This could indicate like some sort of contract or commitment coming through, or even like a message from like a family member. Like it's very like specific. Like for those of you who had to separate because of like distance or like a job, something is calling you back in to reunite. I don't know why I'm getting like, for example, like maybe you went away to like college and then you got to go back home for the holidays. It kind of feels like that, like a text coming through from like a parent or someone significant who was like, hey, are you gonna come home for Thanksgiving, and then all of a sudden you run into this person again, right? There's something about it being all very serendipitous and divine and like kind of out of nowhere and unexpected. The Knight of Swords is a very unexpected energy. Like it comes in quick, and it comes in as a form of news or a text or an email even. But there is something it's almost like, it's actually very cute. It feels like almost the universe is playing like this cute little trick on you guys, where it's like you thought that this was over, but surprise, like I'm bringing in some sort of fairness for you guys. I'm bringing in justice here. And I think for a lot of you, maybe you have let go of this connection already. I think that you've kind of let go. And this is sort of like a surprise. And I think that this full moon energy is really bringing in some sort of surprise for you in like the next like 2 to 3 months. I feel like the holiday season is going to be really significant. There's something here about like the two of you maybe potentially running into each other. And I actually think that like you've been feeling quite alone. Like you've been feeling really like that loneliness is really, really getting to you. Like it's really like, oh my God, I'm on this journey all by myself and I'm really missing somebody. And then all of a sudden you get a text from like your mom or something, and you're like, hey, like come over, or I miss you. And so like you feel called to have like some sort of community right now. You feel called to experience, just family again or connection again. For some of you, it's like you took on an opportunity that maybe meant travel to like different countries or something. And although that can be really self-fulfilling, you're gonna miss your family. You're gonna miss parts of your old self even. And I think for some reason you're being called to go back somewhere. You're being called to go back. I don't know what that means. So let's see here. What can you expect next in your connection? Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're really unsure about this. You're really unsure. I feel like if this second chance comes around, I really think it will. You're not going to want to let down your guard here. It feels almost like, why is this happening? Like, I thought I let this go. Like, I thought that, maybe you had this sort of perception that this person didn't want anything to do with your connection, that they didn't love you, or, I think that you created excuses to leave this connection so that you could go on that journey by yourself. I think maybe you created reasons to not stay. That was very specific. Ten of Swords, yeah. This was a very painful ending between you and them. But for some reason it felt like it had to be done. It had to be done. And it felt like you needed to let go of this for right now. And for some of you, for those of you who are just starting out in this journey, and you want to let go, and you want to go seek out what is it that you want out of life, then do it. Then go do it. I think that for some of you, you could be holding back here about leaving, staying. I think for some of you, you're still very much in this Ten of Swords energy. And when the time comes, maybe justice will come for you and give you guys another chance. But I feel like for majority of you, right, I think that you have, known this person for many years. This was like an established connection that you had to let go of and walk away from. It was very painful. It was a very painful ending, but you had to go. There was something about an opportunity that came up, and you needing to travel, experience life, go see what else is out there. But something is bringing the two of you back together here. So let's clarify. We have the Two of Wands here. Yeah. There's that walking away again. Oh, you guys, there's the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is beautiful. This is like soulmate energy. Oh my god, you guys are gonna laugh at me. I don't know if you guys know that meme, that old Vine. And they were roommates. I don't know why I got that in my head. I don't know if you guys are gonna understand what that is. Please comment and if you know what that Vine is. Okay. All the millennials in the comments, let me know. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to straighten this out. So there's a part of you that worries that this is not going to be successful. With the Nine of Wands and the Six of Wands here, this tells me that you're worried about this not working out with this person. And so you're kind of like, I don't know if I really want this second chance. Like, I don't know if this is something that's going to work out. The Six of Wands talks about victory. It talks about recognition and success, and all eyes are on you. And for some reason you feel like unsure about how this is going to work out here, because you feel like you walked away for this for a reason. You walked away for yourself, right? And you were selfish in a good way, though. I think this person didn't view it that way at that time, right? I think they kind of viewed it as like abandonment. They could have had a really intense childhood, or where they were maybe abandoned as a child. Maybe they were in poverty. Maybe they were orphaned. For some of you, that's a message that's coming through. But it felt like you had to walk away, right? And now that it's coming back around, it's sort of stumping you a little bit. You're like, what? Why is this happening? Like, it feels very much like you're very unsure about it. And I think that pain is rising again for you with that Ten of Swords. I think between the two of you, it was a very upsetting situation that had happened. For some of you, you didn't want this to happen. You didn't want to walk away. And this could have been your, take it how it resonates, right? Like, if it's not you, right, it could be them as well. This could be their energy where it's like, they didn't want to cut you off and go on this journey of like, it's like giving Peter Pan syndrome or whatever, right? Like, you know, going out there seeking freedom, opportunities, whatever. And it kind of left you in shambles. It left you in a lot of pain. And so now that this is coming back around again, you don't trust it. I'm getting for some of you, you really don't trust it. But with this Two of Cups energy, right, this tells me that, like, there is a strong connection here. There is this friendship between the two of you. It's really beautiful. It's very sweet. It's very kind. I think that you hold space in this person, in your person's heart and in your heart as well. Like, there's space for each other. And I think with the hangman here, I think that you are going to, what's next for you guys is a second chance. But I think with your energy that's coming through with this doubt and this unsureness, allow yourself to give it time, right? Because the hanged man is a pause, it's a break. And for some of you, you're already in that energy, right? Like, you're already in that kind of like separation. Allow yourself to think about it. Justice is going to come either way. She has a very strong way of coming forward. She's presenting herself. She wants to be known. I think the word that's coming through is defiant. Justice will be served either way here. Things will balance out. There will be stability and flow in your connection again. I just think for you right now, what needs to happen is just thinking about things. Just think about things, right? You don't have to make any quick, fast decisions. Okay, so I'm going to pull an advice card for you. I hope that resonated. What does Pile 1 need to know about their connection? Be strong. I pull myself up and do what needs to be done. Yeah, for some of you, that walking away, right? That walking away was something that you had to do. It was what needed to be done. You need to find yourself outside of a connection. That is part of the journey. So, pile number 1, I hope that resonated. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can by clicking the link in my description below. If you would like to leave a comment and tell me how this reading resonated for you, that would be great. Please like and subscribe as well. That helps the growth of my channel. But thank you anyway for watching. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you in another reading. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose Victory, this is going to be your reading all about what is next in your connection. What can you expect? So Victory is a beautiful card. It reminds me of the 6 of Wands. So you can expect maybe success in your own personal life or success with this person. There is something really special about this Victory card in terms of self. So I feel like for you, there is just this feeling of like opportunities coming your way, you being recognized, you being just so, I'm getting the energy of known, to be known. And I feel like you are entering a phase in your life where it's very celebratory. It's very exciting. And I think that this is something that you have been wanting for quite some time. Look how her eyes are closed, and it's almost like she is sensing that this victory is her, that this crown is hers, right? Like this just really beautiful energy of like strength and success. So, I have already pre-shuffled for you guys, okay? And we are going to look into your connection with your person. You should resonate with this part of the reading. I do this for all my videos. If you've been following me for some time, you know that I pre-shuffle some cards without looking at them, and we're going to dive into your connection with your person. So we have imprisonment. In December, be gentle with yourself and enjoy every step you take so you may observe the little things that easily go unnoticed. So for some of you, there is this feeling of feeling trapped where you currently are. For some of you, you could be in a living situation that feels sort of you feel imprisoned in a certain environment is the energy that's coming through. So this could be a community, this could be a job, this could be home life. This could be a city, a state that you are currently in where you feel like you are imprisoned and you can't get out. And this energy of observing the little things that easily go unnoticed. Be grateful. Find joy in the little things in your life. Even if you feel trapped or imprisoned or stuck wherever you are, okay, there is something about finding joy in the little things. So that's a really significant message that's coming through for you. I feel like for some of you, you are going to be breaking out of this jail, whatever that is, right? Whatever feels like jail for you, you're coming out on the top. You are coming out successful with this victory card. I'm getting New Year's is going to be really important for you. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Action, courage, Jupiter, and beginnings. We have earth sign energy. So you could be dealing with an earth sign. Let's see here. We have overflow. Their heart is overflowing with love. So much of it scares them because their love for you has no end. Beauty and grace. They find you extremely beautiful, but your beauty intimidates them. They think someone else is more deserving. And then we have abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Okay. So for some of you, this is for a small number of you. So don't take it if it doesn't resonate. You feel like your relationship that you are in with this person feels like a trap. It feels like imprisonment. It feels like you need to get out. If that's the case, okay, I would lean on your support system during this time and get the help that you need. If you feel like you need to leave, do what you can to do so. I feel like for a strong number of you, actually, it feels like you want out of this relationship, but you love them and you don't want to go. And I think that maybe you've gone through cycles with this person where it's like, give your relationship a chance, and then it doesn't go anywhere. So take that message if it resonates. For others of you, I think that you are currently in a situation like a work environment or some sort of toxic community, home, or something that you are coming out of. We have strong abundance that is headed towards you, okay? Jupiter is about blessings. I'm not an astrologer, okay? So I know very little about astrology. But I know that Jupiter brings luck and blessings, and there is some sort of blessing happening for you, especially in December into the new year. I feel like there's going to be something like a gift or something very divine and beautiful, and like almost like fate is stepping in on Christmas Day and someone gives you a gift or something that helps you in your situation, something that's going to help you look at things differently. Okay, I'm not getting like all of a sudden like you end up like a millionaire, right? I think it helps you see things differently, especially with this December card. December is all about blessings and gift and the miracle of life, and you know, finding the joy in the little things. That is, I feel like for some of you, you are very heavily focused on what you don't have. And I think that December, within the next month or so, there's something about, I don't know, like wish upon a star. Like there's something about like a gift that you receive that's going to help you view your whole situation um, differently. It's going to give you a different perspective. Now, in terms of your person, they're coming through as a little bit insecure, okay? Because we do have this energy of like someone else is more deserving of you. And that's an insecure energy that's coming through. This person wants to come forward and take some sort of action step here. We're gonna pull some cards to see what that is, because that could be communication, that could be offering you commitment. We're gonna see. But right now, what's happening for you in your own life is success and victory, because you decided to look at things differently. You decided you're going to start looking at life very differently, and you're going to start to notice all the blessings and abundance that is entering your life. For some of you, you are already with this person. And it feels like you can't see the potential of the connection. It feels like you can't see it going anywhere. And I think at some point you're going to want to continue to work on the connection. I think it depends on the action step that this person is wanting to take. I think this person, what's next for you guys, for the both of you, is a level of confidence that sort of comes out of nowhere. It's working together to build something, because earth energy is all about being practical and logical, and it's a very substantial energy, right? You're able to build something together. And something about maybe Capricorn season as well. Again, I'm getting Christmas, December, early January, where it feels like something is shifting in this connection where the two of you gain some sort of courage. Something is pushing this person to step up here. I don't know what I'm getting for some of you. This person is going through some sort of glow up. Like they're working out, they're eating healthy, they're gonna look quite different, especially if you're in separation. But I'm getting for a strong number of you, you could already be in this sort of partnership with this person, and it feels like you're stuck in your own situation. And if it's not like you feeling stuck in this relationship, it's you feeling stuck in life in general. It feels like you don't know your purpose, you don't know why you're here, you don't know, what's next in your own life, right? I think you could be someone who's very emotional. You feel lost. You feel like, I don't know what the hell is happening right now. I'm in a beautiful partnership that needs work. I love them, but it needs lots of work. I feel like I can't put in any more effort than I'm already putting in. My job is okay, but it's not something that I want to do. It's not bringing me any kind of success. I'm not being promoted. It's not going anywhere. It all feels like you are in a situation that feels like nothing is going anywhere. And that could be, potentially, we're going to pull tarot, that could be a form of illusion. This imprisonment is sort of a feeling of feeling trapped emotionally. It's not like you're in actual prison, right? It just feels that way for some reason. And I think it's because you don't know, there's something about you not not seeing the bigger picture. You're so focused on the now. You're so focused on, this is not working because so and so did this or that, or it just seems like you're finding reasons to not do the work. But we have abundance here. I feel like what's next for you guys, what's shifting, is perspective for both of you. And I feel like for you, it's shifting this sort of way of thinking. Her eyes are closed. She's trying to manifest blessings and abundance. But it doesn't work like that. There is something here about, like, it's not like closing your eyes saying 1111 make a wish. It's more so you've done the work, meaning self-reflection, practicing gratitude, seeing the beauty in things that are actually there. And I feel like maybe your connection, you feel like there's nothing there. And I think that your person sort of lost themselves as well. Like, it feels like the both of you are kind of just like in this sort of like stagnant energy, but something really is shifting. I really do see it. I believe it. So let's see here. We're going to pull some tarot and see what is going on in your connection next. I feel like there's a strong shift between the two of you. Four of Cups. Yeah, that's the disinterest, you guys. That's the Four of Cups talks about missed opportunities, okay? But it also talks about disinterest and boredom. And look how her eyes are closed again. She's not seeing the beauty around her. In the Rider-Waite deck, you can see that there's a cup behind him, and he's looking at the 3 cups in front of him, and he's ungrateful. He's not happy. He's like, I don't like any of these cups. If he turns around, he'll notice a cup coming out of nowhere and surprising him. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity here. Open your eyes and see the beauty of this connection, of the people around you, the people that support you, right? Feeling lost is a very, very universal feeling right now. And the wintertime, seasonal depression is very, very real. And I think what you're being told to do is, even though I know it's hard, get a gratitude journal, start writing things that you are grateful, what you are grateful for, and you will start to see the abundance flow in your life. You're going to start to see little tiny victories. It could be so small, but you'll know it's working, right? It's almost like I'm getting the image of someone taking out like an old coat that they've never worn, that you're kind of sick of. There's like a coat sitting in the back of your closet, and you bought so many other coats, right? And then you decide one day, hey, you know what? I'm going to pull out this old jacket. You put your hand in your pocket, and guess what you find? $20. That's a little victory. That's a sign that the universe is telling you, like, they are listening to you. They are listening to your prayers. Okay, so just know that. That's a very significant message for you guys. Practice gratitude. We have the Knight of Wands, and then we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, some of you guys are stressed about something not coming forward here, something not changing for you, something that is not happening. The Knight of Wands is I believe it's the fastest knight in the deck, and it's something that comes in quite quickly but then leaves. This is like you want instant gratification about something, about this connection, about your life in general. You want news, you want things to start to pick up, and you're stressed out. You're like, why isn't this not happening? Why is our connection not going the way that it needs to go? It's like an overflow of emotion. You are stressed about what is next with this person. And it's funny, I don't see your person's energy coming through yet. Um, the Knight of Wands also reminds me of this card as well. This is a card of action here. I think this person is preparing to step forward here and take some sort of action for you, but they're not coming up as a king, they're coming up as a knight, if that is their energy, right? They come in and they come out. It's very inconsistent. And it could feel like this person is giving you only a little bit and you want more. But what if that's only what they're capable of right now? If you are already in a connection with this person, it could feel like you are wanting more out of them. You're wanting more out of this connection, but I don't think that you've expressed this. I don't think that you've expressed to this person that you are wanting more, right? I think you're kind of in your head a lot about what is happening next, but you're not speaking up and expressing to them and communicating, hi, I need more, right? Like, it's kind of just like you're in your own space. And I think that this person is kind of viewing you from afar. It's like an emotional distance between the two of you. And they're kind of looking at you at afar. They're like, oh my God, so-and-so is so beautiful. They don't need me. They haven't said anything, right? So I'm going to stay as this Knight of Wands. I'm not going to show up as a king because maybe that's what they don't want. It's like the two of you are like in your own head. I think that you are coming out as more stressed and anxious. Actually, no. No. I think you are coming up as this Four of Cups here, kind of disinterested and not wanting to put in energy in anything. And your person is coming up as more stressed. It's very interesting. It's all very this is a very interesting pile. There's that victory. There's that Six of Wands coming through. So let's clarify here. I think you want more. You are seeking something more out of your life. You really are. You are seeking some sort of excitement, fulfillment. Maybe you are wanting to grow a social media platform. You want all eyes are on you. It kind of feels like where you are currently is not where you want to be. And that is a very universal feeling. There's a lot of people that feel that way. But when you are constantly thinking about wanting more and more and more, you're not living your life currently, right? It just feels like you're seeking pleasure outside of things that you already have, right? For some of you, you are already in a beautiful connection that needs some work. You love this person, but it requires effort. Relationships require work. And I think that you are going to start realizing that very quickly. So let's see what this Four of Wands is about. Sorry, Four of Cups. Yeah, why did I say Four of Wands? So for some of you, you are seeking commitment here from this person. You are wanting commitment. You are wanting this person to show up as a king, but it might be something that you need to express to this person that you want more. For some of you, this is something that has already ended. Maybe you have ended this connection, or they have ended this connection. Seven of Swords. I think this is your energy. Pile number 2. You guys are funny. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you are very dissatisfied with whatever this person is giving you, whatever is going on in your life. You are very dissatisfied. It's very interesting. I feel like you guys, pile number 7. Why did I say 7? Oh, because I'm looking at piles. Okay, maybe 7 is a significant number for you guys. But the Seven of Swords talks about escapism sometimes, okay? And I'm getting that heavily for you guys. There's something about you wanting to escape your life right now. You feel very stuck. I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made here, and that you're kind of stressed about it, and it could be maybe ending this connection. For some of you, you no longer want to be in this connection, and you want to, with this Three of Cups, you maybe want to get back out there with dating again. Yeah, that's a strong message that's coming through, especially with the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups. That tells me this is a very celebratory energy. It feels like you want to go out there and start dating again, or seeking some other, options. And it's funny, I don't think that that's your person's energy. I think your person is quite stressed about wanting to come in with like this glow up and, hey, choose me is the energy that's coming through with your person. So I feel like what's next for you guys, okay, is this feeling of wanting more, wanting success. I do think that you guys will be ending up on top, ending up victorious, whatever it is that you are seeking, right? If you are seeking commitment with this connection, I do see that's coming. Three of Cups talks about reconciliation. Six of Wands is victory. The World talks about another cycle that's happening between you and your person. Knight of Wands indicates communication coming through. It talks about action. So if that's what you're seeking out of this connection, I do see it happening. But if that's something that you want, it's going to require work. You can't tiptoe around the conversation, okay? For some of you already with this person, you need to be honest and very clear with this person. Queen of Swords is someone who's very honest, okay, and clear with her communication. Be very clear. Don't tiptoe around the topic of like commitment. Say what you want to this person. If you want commitment, if you want, take this connection to the next level, tell that person this. Be very clear about what you want. I think you're very stressed about coming forward to this person and expressing what is it that you are seeking out of this connection and this relationship. For others of you, I think that you are unhappy in this partnership and you want out. Could be your person as well, right? Take it how it resonates, because the roles can be switched. I think, if you or them wants out, there's something about being bored and disinterested and, nothing is changing. There's something about ending the cycle here. There's something about ending this connection. Ten of Swords talks about an ending. So does the World. So there is this strong energy of like wanting to maybe end this. And I think if your person is the one that wants to end this connection, it's coming from a place of insecurity. They feel like you are more deserving of somebody else. That came through earlier in your reading, okay? So let's see here. Okay, for some of you are going to give your relationship another chance, okay? There is working on your partnership with this person, okay? So that's a strong energy that's coming forward. Is wanting to continue to work on your partnership. And I think that if that's the case, right, if you are going to continue to work on your partnership, I do see success. So let's pull an advice card for you guys. Okay, so pile number 2, what is it that you need to hear about your connection? What is it that you need to hear? What's next? Oh, marriage. Okay, I make a commitment to a healthy relationship with God, myself, and my partner. There's that, I guess, Holy Trinity. We have the Three of Cups here. God, yourself, and your partner. That's 3. So for some of you, speak up. Speak up. Be like, I am ready to get married. I'm ready to get married. Okay. Oh my God. Look what's up. We have children here. For some of you, you want that happy family. You want a commitment. You want marriage. You want celebration. That 4 of Wands came through. Remember? I said 4 of Wands accidentally. That talks about engagement, right? Some of you guys are wanting to get engaged. Work on your partnership. And also, very important, I need to say, that's coming through, that gratitude that I was picking up on earlier, right? This is December, okay, so Christmas. Also, if you are a believer in God, okay, if that's something that you believe in, work on your relationship with God as well. Have faith that this is going to work out. Miracles exist, miracles happen. Okay, this connection, I really truly believe that you guys are headed into something really beautiful if you communicate with one another, work on your relationship with faith and yourself. Okay, continue to believe, see the beauty in the day-to-day life. Find joy in your day-to-day life as well, and that's going to help you. It's going to help this relationship grow as well. So pile number 2, I really, really hope that that resonated, okay? Please leave a comment, please subscribe. Let me know if it resonated. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so by booking with the link in my description. I offer love readings and I also offer specific person readings. So if this didn't resonate, you can always book a personal reading. I offer those. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another reading. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose the World card, welcome to your reading. We are going to look into what is next with you and your person, what's going on in your connection, what's next, what can you expect. So if you chose the World card, this talks about endings, right? It talks about a new cycle that is happening. I'm getting for some of you, I don't know why I feel like you guys have been in many cycles with this person. It kind of feels like you guys go round and round and round. And maybe you feel like this connection has ended for good, versus strong feeling of maybe this connection is not going back to what it was. It's like it's constantly changing. There's always an ending and a beginning, always an ending and a beginning. You could also live at a distance from this person, because the World card talks also about, you know, the world, living at a distance, being maybe from different cultures, different religions. You guys come from very different worlds. Maybe you grew up one way and they grew up another way. But we're gonna pull some cards here. Just give me 1 second. I realize I don't have your pile. Okay, so I have already pre-shuffled. I did not look at these cards. You guys know, if you've been following me for some time now, you know that I handpick some oracle cards for every pile, and we're going to look into your connection. We're going to see what comes through, what wants to come through. You should resonate with this part of the reading, okay? So if you find that you don't resonate, that's okay. You can just stick to wait until I pull tarot, but this part is important to your reading. So let's see here. We have expectation. Yeah, for some of you guys, you're waiting on this person to come around again. I have to say again, I feel like it's that you guys have gone through cycles with this person. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. We have worth waiting for. Don't try to rush the process. Some things need time to grow. When the time is right, it will happen. Okay, you guys know I don't encourage waiting on anyone. I think that that's what's happening with you. I think that you are waiting on this person. You're waiting for this person to maybe come through here with maybe some sort of communication, saying, hey, I want another chance. Let's do this again. You have romantic feelings for them. That's strong. But it feels like you are in this period of like wanting to wait for them. Time apart, some distance will help bring clarity. Yeah, this is my strong separation pile. Third eye, clarity. Okay, so we have two cards indicating some sort of clarity that is coming with this connection here. Yeah, so let's see. You guys are definitely in separation. Transformation. Oh, they don't want to be seen. They don't want to know that they're plotting. They don't want to tell me. Plotting. They're stepping up their game to get your attention because they know you have plenty of other options. And then we have the rival. They chose someone else over you, and though it wasn't what they wanted, they thought it was the right thing to do. So there is some sort of third-party energy here. Do not take that if it doesn't resonate, okay? Maybe in the past, this person chose something else over you. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be, I don't know, family, whatever external party there is, they chose it over you. Okay, pile number 3. You are waiting for this person to make a move. You are waiting for this person to come through and tell you that they have romantic feelings, that they want to work on things, that they, you want to hear all of it. You want to hear that they love you, that you want to hear that they miss you, that they're sorry. You are expecting something out of this person. This seems like this connection has ended, okay? For some of you, you have gone through many cycles with this person. So you could have known them for many years. For others of you, this is a connection that just ended. And I think it's very fresh for you that this has ended and you want some sort of clarity here. You're not going to find clarity with this person. This is very clear. Time apart, some distance will help bring clarity. That is telling me that you will not find clarity within this person. So they can tell you everything that you want to hear, right? They can tell you, I miss you, I love you, I'm sorry. That's not going to bring you clarity. I think that's what you think is going to bring you clarity, but it's not. You're going to find clarity within yourself. You are completely transforming into a different person. This is so, look at the difference between these cards. You are no longer prim and proper. Okay, you are no longer sitting around waiting for this person. You are transforming into, honestly, like a baddie. Like, you are transforming into like this dark feminine, like really intense, I don't know, it's just beautiful. It's like a complete like 180. You are completely shifting who you are. Completely. It's like it's dark and intense, but I think it needs to happen. I think that you have waited for this person for quite some time. For some of you, this is like many cycles with this person, okay? It's like constantly, back and forth. For others of you, this is something that separated the two of you for a reason. And it's to bring you back to yourself. It's for you to allow this transformation to happen. You were not going to transform while you were still with this person. You were not going to transform while you were with this person. You were going to stay the same. And listen, I'm a believer that two people can absolutely grow together. Two people can absolutely grow together. But for some people, you need that separation. Because there's forms of attachment, right? When we are in connections, when we're in relationships, we tend to lose ourselves sometimes. And I think for you, you were so tied to this person. Your romantic feelings were so strong. Your whole life was about them. It was them. But what about you, right? And so you felt this betrayal when they chose something else over you or someone. And it turned you into like this darker feminine person. And for some reason, I feel like I'm reading for a woman. I feel like most of my viewers are women, but take it how it resonates, right? But yeah, I think that you turned into just like this, what is it? Phoenix rising from the ashes, I think. It's almost like you are coming up fiery and strong and passionate and like you're letting your wings fly. Time apart is bringing you clarity. Your intuition is the strongest it's ever been right now, and it is telling you to go seek out that clarity outside from this person. You are no longer waiting for this person, and I don't think that you should. They could still be tied to another person or another thing, another commitment, whatever. Take it how it resonates. What's next for you is this time apart. I'm like losing my voice. So something needs to be said here. Someone wants to say something here. This person wants to come forward and say something. They're plotting something. They're wanting to, we're going to pull tarot and see what else, but they're plotting to, get back into this connection somehow again. It seems like they could be potentially unhappy with whatever they're tied to here, and it doesn't have to be a person, okay? It could be third-party energy, does not have to be another person. It could be anything that's external outside of the two of you together. So it could be a person, place, thing, family, a job, a commitment, whatever it is. It seems like they are not even wanting it. This person is not even paying attention to this card here. He's looking straight at the camera, right? So his eyes are forward. He is wanting to come forward here and, do something. This person is wanting to plan something. They're very strategic. And I don't like that energy. This is like almost my least favorite cards in the deck, because it's like, why don't you just come forward and say what you need to say? right? Instead of plotting and playing some sort of game, come forward and, express your romantic feelings if you have them. But I feel like even if this person, whatever they're plotting, whatever they're doing to try to get back into your life, I don't think that you know them, especially if you've gone through many cycles with this person. You know what they're capable of, you know the way that they think, you know their next actions. So this reading is just giving clarity to you about what you already know, babe. Like, it's like, this person, you know how they maneuver, and that's enough, right? Like, that's enough for you. I think that you are seeking clarity, maybe out of curiosity. You want to know what is actually next. And I think for you, what's next is more time apart. I'm going to be very honest. I'm going to pull more cards here, but I actually think that, for you guys, pile number 3, right now, currently, what's next for you guys is just more time apart. This distance is bringing some sort of clarity to you and to them as well, but it's showing up differently. I think for you, you are transforming into like this phoenix, this, let my wings fly, let me explore the world. I'm no longer sitting at home waiting for a message from this person, waiting for a text, email, whatever. I'm going to let my wings fly and transform into something else entirely. And I think that what's happening for you in your life is major changes, major transformations as well. This World card can indicate changes in your own life. And I think in the past, you were trying to rush the process with this person. You were trying to find out every single thing you needed to know. And I actually think you're coming to this reading after quite some time, maybe out of curiosity, but you've been really good about, doing the work and not wanting to seek any answers, right, about this person. And if this person comes back around, if the divine brings the two of you together, right, then we'll see what happens. But right now, I think for you and this connection, distance is what's needed. So let's pull some cards here. Let's pull some tarot. All right. And then after this, I'm going to pull an advice card for you, but let's just see. What is next for pile number 3 and their person? Ooh, ooh. Oh, Lord. That is lots of cards. Okay. I'm not going to take all of them. I'm going to start with these two. I feel called to these two. The Tower card, changes, big changes happening for you, okay? The Tower needs to happen in order for things to change and move forward. With the Tower comes change and transformation. There's so much happening for you right now. You're having a lot of upheavals, a lot of changes happening in your personal life. Maybe you've moved, maybe you've, cut your hair, or there's a lot of physical changes happening with you. You are completely changing. Your life is like upside down right now. You could change jobs, you could have moved, you could have done something that is actually completely distracting you from this person and this connection. It's like so much is going on in your life where you're like, I don't even care about what this person is doing, who they're with, whatever. Things are moving forward for you. There's something here about travel as well. With the Chariot talks about movement, right? And with the World card at the beginning of your reading, that also talks about some sort of travel. So you could be traveling, you could have moved city, states, whatever. But things are moving forward, okay? What's next with this connection? Things will move forward. We have the Devil, and we have the 8 of Cups. Yeah. For some of you, this was a connection that really brought out some toxic habits for you as well. I think that this person made you feel crazy at times. So you had to walk away. I think that you are no longer waiting around for this person. And that is fantastic, because I think that you are moving forward. The Chariot, look how she's looking straight ahead or at a distance here. Even though there's so many changes happening in your life, you are still looking forward. Same here with the Eight of Cups, moving forward away from this devil energy. This is a beautiful energy to be in. I think that you are able to recognize, you have the awareness that this expectation, this waiting energy is no longer serving you and this connection. It's not doing anything, sitting by the window waiting for this person to come around. It's not giving you any kind of joy. It's just making things worse. And so you broke free from the shackles of this person and this connection, and you chose to walk away here. So let's see what this Tower card is about. Let's clarify the Tower. Ooh, geez, you guys, what is going on? What is going on? There's a feeling, there's a little frustration here, I'm not gonna lie. Some of you didn't want to let this go. I think some of you wanted to continue to sit by the window and wait, which is totally understandable, because maybe you feel like this person is plotting something. Maybe you feel like this person has left that other commitment. Maybe you feel intuitively that something is going on with your person where you feel like they might be coming back around, and that might be the case. Eight of Swords. Lots of conflict, lots of conflict happening with this person. Maybe some of you guys, there were some words said, maybe the last time you spoke, there was like arguing about, I think maybe this other person or this other third party energy that was involved. Again, doesn't have to be a person, but it could be that situation, competition, fighting, wanting to get the last word in. Again, this person brought like certain things out of you that you didn't even know was there. I think you feel very strongly with this person, but again, I think it's also a form of attachment that you are letting go of. Maybe some things were not reciprocated. Maybe you were the one that was giving to this person, wanting things to move forward, but they were giving to other things and maybe other people. And so you felt really trapped with this Eight of Swords energy. But then you realized, okay, again, there's that, I feel like Phoenix rising from the ashes, right? She can take off this blindfold. It is an illusion. This entrapment is like an illusion. And you have the choice to no longer sit where you currently are and walk away. This happens all the time, right? I see this in so many readings. Once this person energetically feels like you are pulling away, that's when they start to slither their way back in and want to communicate with you somehow. I think you're I think you're angry. I think you're pissed. There's something here about like wanting to fight, wanting to continue to fight, right? I'm hearing an airplane. So there is something about being at a distance, wanting to travel to one another. Oh, well, there you go. Travel to one another. We have a Six of Swords. So this is about moving to calmer waters, right? Yeah, there is forward movement here with your connection. But I think in all piles we're sort of similar in this sense. That's the energy that's coming through with the collective is this feeling of moving forward with or without this person. I'm going to be very honest, with or without this person. And we have the Queen of not the queen, the high priestess at the bottom of the deck. Why did I say the queen? Oh, well, there you go. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles is someone who is very in touch with nature. She's very practical. This is earth sign energy. So if you're into astrology, this is Taurus. Why am I blanking? Capricorn and Virgo. Sorry. I'm not an astrologer, so I don't. But yeah, the Queen of Coins is someone who's very grounded. She's very in touch with nature. She's very in touch with herself. This is who you are transforming into. We also have the High Priestess. This is that beautiful transformation Pluto energy that we saw. That kind of phoenix, you keep to yourself. You keep all your secrets to yourself. You withhold information in a good way, though, right? Like you've turned quiet. You're on your own journey now. You're moving towards calmer waters with or without this person. Intuitively, though, I feel like you feel like this person is going to come back around and you're going to get some words in. You're going to say some things that's going to shake this person up. They don't even know what's coming. I think that they're going to expect you to still be that person that's sitting by the window, waiting on a text, waiting on some sort of, confirmation, some sort of clarity from them. But when this sort of conversation happens again, or when this connection comes back around, because I feel like it will, they're going to see a completely different person. So they're going to see someone who has changed. And they're going to realize that their plotting and their games and their scheming is not going to work on you anymore. I think you've changed a lot, and if not, you are going to change. There are a lot of changes happening within you. And I made this reference before in one of my readings, and I'm glad that some of you caught it. So I don't know if the same group of you are here, but I saw this TikTok video. It was really funny. And someone left a comment about, like, before I met my ex, I was like this Disney princess, and then after he left me, I turned into like John Wick. So that's the energy that's coming through, right? Like Disney princess to like John Wick. Disney princess to John Wick. Like there's something here about like you are like ready to, like, you have your sword up, right? This person has really had an effect on you. Again, you were shackled to this person and you freed yourself. And you're moving forward with or without them. And I think that if this person comes around, and you have free will to do whatever you want, right? This time apart, what's next for you was this time apart, right? This connection is shifting, right? I do feel like the Six of Swords, the High Priestess, the Chariot, this indicates a forward movement here. I think that things are constantly changing. With the Tower card, this could have been a connection that ended abruptly and quickly, or whatever the case may be, but there was just like this fast, quick decision to no longer be a part of this situation for either of you. Whoever ended the connection, it just felt like, I need to cut this off here. And this time apart is bringing you like not closure, but it's bringing you clarity, which is different. I don't think that you need closure with this person. I don't think you need clarity. You're realizing that is something that can happen on its own within you. Okay, you're not going to see clarity from this person. But I do feel like there is this feeling about something coming back around with worth waiting for. And I don't think this is necessarily meaning that this person is worth waiting for. For some of you, that could be the case. For others of you, this is like love is worth waiting for. Great love is worth waiting for. And this person has taught you massive, massive lessons. And you have transformed, right? You went through the process and you've transformed into a completely new person who might be almost ready for another new love, a new commitment. things will happen when the time is right. Things will change when the time is right. Right now, though, what's next for your connection is this distance, this clarity that's coming through for you, this change, this transformation in you and in your personal lives as well. I think actually that there are things happening within this person's life that you have no idea is happening. I think they're also going through massive changes, but they have habits, they're plotting, they're scheming that they're still very tied to, right? So for some of you, they could have ended a connection. There's something going on with their own personal life that is happening. They could be moving. I heard that plane. We have the Chariot. Yeah, this time apart was very much needed. So we're gonna pull an advice card for you, okay? We're gonna see what is it that you need to know about this connection. Open your heart. I allow myself to feel the full range of emotions, especially all the forms of love. Yeah, be open to love. Be open. Be open to love. And it doesn't have to be, again, with another person. I think open your heart to new experiences. And I think that you are experiencing a lot of really heavy, intense changes right now, right? But that doesn't stop you from accepting love from others, to finding joy in your life. Because I think that there are really beautiful energies that are wanting to show up in your life. And allow yourself to feel as well, right? Like opening your heart is just opening up to the emotions that come up for you as well. So that could be like intense crying, right? Especially if this is a recent breakup, a recent separation. Allow yourself to feel. That's the only way that you're gonna heal from this. If you feel like crying, don't hold it back. If you feel like yelling at the top of your lungs, do so, right? But just allow yourself to feel. Okay, so pile number 3, I hope that resonated with you. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can do so by booking with the link in my description. Please leave a comment, please like and subscribe. That helps the growth of my channel. But thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in another reading.